Hey everyone, welcome to Shima Flow Yoga. I'm Jodi and this is my special guest Christian, and this is our third video from our Yoga for Golfers series. So the first one we did more yin, so a little bit more longer holds, actually a really good video to do after the golf game as well as during the week. And
ongoing maintenance.
Ongoing maintenance. And then the second one we did was more stability in the lower body, some balance, some strength. And today we're going to focus more on twists, which is good for what?
Well, when you're in your backswing, that rotation, the farther you can get back, that follow through is going to help you hit the ball farther. So
there you go.
We want to improve that rotation.
Good. So it's going to be primarily focused on twists. And today we are diffusing in our diffuser Peppermint by doTERRA, which is, oh my gosh, smells so wonderful. But two reasons why we're diffusing peppermint is one, because it helps with energy. So it gives you the energy that you need. And the second reason is it also helps with mental focus. So two things which are really important when you're out playing golf. And if you just saw, Christian just put a drop on his tongue. This from doTERRA, don't try any other peppermint oils out there.
Full disclosure, only doTERRA.
Yeah, take internally, so you can take it internally. It's also good for stomach issues. And then the other thing that's another bonus is it's really good for muscle aches. So if you're out on the course, you put like some drops on your hand and then you literally rub it into the area where you're feeling any type of
soreness
or aches.
A lot of guys lower back pain.
Amazing.
Put it on before you play. You'll get through the round.
This one you should have in your pocket at all times.
Yes, I do.
Right?
I do. I have this in my pocket.
Okay, so you ready?
I think so.
Okay, so let's get started, you guys. Get your mats, get a block if you need to. We're going to begin, as always, in just about a minute or so meditation to get ourselves focused and centered. So we're going to elevate ourselves on our blocks. You can use a pillow, you can use a blanket, let your knees fall down, and then rest your hands on your lap. Let's close our eyes. And we're going to take the time to focus on the breath. And as you begin to focus on the breath, you're just noticing here what qualities stand out to you. What qualities of your breath? It could be the rise and fall of your body, the way the breath feels as it moves in and out of your nose, through your nostrils. Maybe the instant sense of peace and relaxation as you come to your breath, whatever it is. Okay, so moving through our 4 R's of meditation. The first R is recognize. Recognize your thoughts. Second R, release your thought. The third R, return to your breath. And our fourth R, repeat. Let's repeat those 4 R's again. Recognize, release, return, repeat. All right, let's start to blink open the eyes. Okay, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
So you can stay on this block if you want, because we're going to begin in a seated position. And we're going to move through some twists, so it's totally up to you if you want to stay in the block.
Stay in the block, yeah.
Okay.
Are we facing this way?
Nope, you can face the camera.
Oh, facing.
Everybody wants to see your face, see your cheerful, smiling face. Okay, so sit up tall. And as you inhale, you're going to reach your arms above your head. And then just take your gaze up. This is going to help lift your chest, get length through your spine. And as you exhale, twist to the right. So bring your right hand behind you, left hand on the outside of the thigh. Good. Inhale, reach back up. And then exhale, take it over to the other side. Good. We're going to do this just a couple more times. Just start to move with your breath. We all breathe at a different pace, right? So just once your breath begins, you're going to lift your arms up on the inhale. And then as you exhale, come into your twist. We do this just one more time on each side, just starting to wake up that midsection, the spine, the back, the muscles, noticing any tension, any tightness, or the depth of your twists or rotation. Okay, inhale back up. And exhale, release. Okay, so let's maybe release the block now. I don't think this is going to work with you sitting on the block, but you can try it. If you need the block, always, you guys can keep it. But you're going to bring your knees, bend your knees, and extend your right leg out and bend your left knee in towards your body. So it's pointing up to the sky. So your knee's pointing up to the sky. There we go. Do you need the block?
I'll be okay.
Okay, left hand behind you. Right arm reaches. Deep breath in. Exhale, hook your right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. Good. Now, press your elbow into the outside of the thigh. Inhale, lift up a little bit more through your chest, maybe your gaze, and exhale, twist just a little deeper. So moving into these twists, when you hold them, you want to first get that length through your spine, so you're inhaling, and then exhaling deeper into the twist. Okay, so we're going to really focus on kind of creating some balance through the left and right side of the body, because as you know, as golfers, you create a lot of imbalance because you're doing that same movement all the time. So that's why yoga is so important, to get balance back into your body and making sure that you are distributing that energy and attention to your body as you need to. Keep the chest lifted, the chin lifted, the gaze up. There we go. Take one more breath in, look forward. Exhale, release. Switch sides. Okay, right knee comes in. Okay, right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, hook your elbow. Good. Now inhale, push into that thigh and lift your chest up. Take your gaze up. Exhale, take your gaze over into this twist. Good. Can you feel that a little bit? Not only in the back and the spine, but in your hips as well, right?
Feel it everywhere.
You feel it everywhere.
My stomach's in the way.
Your stomach's in the way. Okay, keep breathing. So inhaling as you lift and exhaling as you twist. And that connection with the breath is really what's going to help you just stay focused and really tuning into what you're feeling. That way you know that you're making the best choices and you're really paying attention to what you're doing to your body here. Keep the chest up, the chin up. Don't hold your breath. Keep that breath going. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release all the way out. All right, nice job. Okay, so now you're going to come on to your hands and knees. And we're going to work on a little bit of balance and stability and spinal balance. So knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers a little bit. Good. Pull your belly in. Take your right leg all the way back. Lift it up and send it straight back. Lift up the leg, flex the foot, squeeze the thigh. Now take your left arm forward. Keep your gaze forward as you stretch and you reach through. Take a deep breath in, reach a little bit more, and then exhale, slowly release. Switch sides. Inhale, left leg extends. Good. Flex the foot, find balance. Right arm reaches. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. Inhale, right leg, left arm, extend. Exhale, release. Switch sides. Inhale, left leg, right arm. And exhale, release. Good. Let's do that again. So again, moving through, switching sides, following your breath. Finding that connection. Good. Let's do it again. Right leg, left arm, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Let's do one more each side. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Extend a little bit more. Exhale.
Toes pointed down or out?
Down. Flex the foot. Yeah, press through your heel. Lower down. And then other side. Left leg, right arm, reach. Good. And release. Okay, hold it right here. Toes tuck under. Downward dog. Lift your knees, lift your hips. Good. So now we're just going to push through the hands a little bit, allowing that chest to melt down towards your thighs. Let the head hang heavy. Let's create some space along the spine, coming all the way back. Lift your tailbone, press your heels down. So if you're feeling a little restricted in the shoulders, it could be a little bit of compression, bone compression here, but also some tightness. So bend your knees a little bit, and that'll allow your chest to sink. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Even deeper as you bend the knees. Same thing with the back of the legs. If you're tight in your hamstrings and your calves, which as a golfer you probably are, go ahead and bend your knees a little bit. All right, take a deep breath in, lift your right leg up, and then exhale. We're going to step that right foot all the way forward between your hands. Okay, keep your back heel up, keep your left hand down, and then twist open to the right. Reach your right arm up. Okay, so we're coming into this twisting lunge.
I'm going to use a block for this.
Okay, so you can use a block under your hand here. You can also drop your back knee down. Okay, so we're going to hold right here as we open up. Good. Lengthening from the tailbone to the crown of the head. How does this feel?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, it's definitely upper and lower body.
Yeah. So try not to compress too much that hand. Kind of lift that energy, that weight out, and then lengthen. Good. Find that length. Reach all the way up to your fingertips. Good. Continue to breathe, feeling that nice stretch and rotation. One more inhale. Exhale, release that right hand down and step back to downward facing dog. Good. Take a couple breaths here.
I like to walk the dog here.
You like to walk the dog. So that's a term, yoga term, walking the dog, alternating when you press your heels down in downward dog. Okay, and let's switch sides. Left leg lifts. Go ahead, step it all the way through. Okay, grab your block if you need it. You can drop your back knee if you want to. And then slowly open up. Good. So right hand down, left arm up. Yeah, you might want to toe heel your foot out just a little bit more. You might find a little bit more stability. Heel too. Your heel too. No, yeah, just a little bit more stability. Nope, keep it flat. I just meant toe heel the foot out so that it's a little wider, so that you've got that support under your knee. Good. Right hand down. Lift up out of the right hand. Reach through that left hand. Fingertips lengthen. How's that feeling?
Good.
Good. Stay strong with the breath. All right. Take one more inhale and then exhale. Release that left hand down. We're going to step back again to downward facing dog. Good. Let's inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it all the way forward between the hands again. This time, spin your back foot flat. You might need to step it in just a little bit. Straighten the legs as you stand all the way up. Okay. And then bring your hands to your hips. So as you bring your hands to your hips, we're going to square our hips out a little bit. You're going to just pull the right hip back. You might need to step the back foot in a little bit so that your hips are pretty much facing the front of the room. Your block is going to go on the inside of your front foot for Revolved Triangle. So take your right hand to your right hip. Lift your left arm up. Take a deep breath in. Lean back a little bit. Open up.
Shouldn't be falling there.
Find your balance. And then fold forward. Take that left hand all the way down onto your block. Move the block as you need to. Now, instead of waiting, putting all your weight down into that hand, just kind of lift up a little bit, get some length. Now lift up, start to reach up, roll open through that right, shoulder to shoulder. Good. Nice job. Kind of pressing down through that back heel. Good. Lifting and lengthening. Is that feeling okay? Mm-hmm. So a little bit of a deeper twist on this Revolved Triangle, you guys. Nice hamstring stretch through that front leg. Come to your breath if it's challenging. This is a challenging posture, so that breath awareness is really important. And then as we're really deep into these twists, also what we're doing is we're compressing internally. So we're cutting off that blood flow, which is really cool because when you untwist, you deliver fresh blood filled with nutrients to your internal organs. So we're going to take one more breath in and then exhale, release the right hand down, step back to downward facing dog. Take a nice stretch here. So every time we visit downward dog, hopefully you can get just a little bit deeper. We don't want to force anything, but maybe just feeling a little bit more open each time. And then let's switch sides. Left leg lifts on your inhale. Exhale, step all the way between the hands. Anchor your back heel. Straighten your legs. Hands to your hips. Square them out. Pull the left hip back and the right hip forward. Good. You might need to adjust that back foot. Now keep your left hand on your left hip. Inhale. There we go. Reach your right arm up. Exhale, fold forward. Take your right hand down. Grab your block if you're using it. I encourage you to use your blocks. Okay, lift out of your hand, lengthen up. Now twisting, left shoulder comes back. Reach up through those fingertips.
I get to keep my head down because I
yeah.
hurt my neck. So.
Yeah. So it's a good point. So if at any time it bothers your neck, make sure you change the direction of your gaze. Traditionally, you might hear, oh, to look up at your hand in Revolved Triangle, but it's bothering Christian's neck, so he's going to keep his gaze down, and that's what you should be doing. So if it's bothering your neck. All right, continue to breathe. So you're a little tighter on this side, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and that's sometimes what golf can do. It can create, or oftentimes create, imbalances in our body. So that way, this way we can open up a little more. And since he is so much tighter, it might be a good idea for him to hold it a little bit longer normally. But we won't do that to this video because then that just wouldn't make sense, would it? Okay, let's take a deep breath in and exhale, release all the way out. You're going to step back again to downward facing dog. Good, press it through it. Anytime you can drop your knees and come to child's pose. If you need to take a break, no problem. Take a couple more breaths here. All right, let's do it one more time. Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, big step between the hands. Spin the back foot flat. Both legs are straight. Sky archer pose. So this time we're going to open the hips out to the side. So these toes might spin out just a little bit here. Good. Grab your wrist. Now kind of lean back and open. We're stretching the right side of the body. So keep your toes forward to the front of the room. There we go. Bruno's going to join in for some fun. Good. So we're just kind of opening it up and stretching it all out. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Windmill your hands all the way back down. Let's step back again to downward facing dog. All right, left leg up, inhale. Exhale, can you step above him? Okay, spin the back foot flat again. Opening up the hips to the right now. Hips are open. Good. Toes are going to spin out just a little bit so you can open up a little bit more. Reaching up, lengthening, grabbing the wrist, feeling that nice stretch. Good. Continuing to breathe here. All right, take one more breath in and then exhale, windmill all the way down. Step back again to downward facing dog. Good. And then drop your knees. Okay, you're going to sit back and swing your legs around to the front. How you doing?
Good. Good.
And if you want to sit on the block here, you can. We're going to be doing a seated forward fold or Paschimottanasana. So inhale, reach your arms above your head. And exhale, fold forward. Okay, so maybe you can reach your toes here. Maybe you need a strap or a towel, or you can just grab onto your ankles, or go grab somebody and have them press on your back. Gently, very gently. Now flex your feet, draw your toes towards you. You can bend your knees in this posture, right, to modify. And if you want a little bit more intensity, you're going to press the back of the knees down.
I like the strap.
You like the strap? And think about inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, folding deeper. Good. Take a deep breath in and then slowly release out. And keep in mind, in any of these postures, if you decide you want to do them longer, you just hit the pause button and you're You can hold these poses as long as you want to. Okay, let's come on onto our backs. We're almost finishing up here. And as you come onto your back, just draw your knees to your chest and drop them over to the right. Okay, take your gaze to the left. And I think we talked about this in our last, one of our videos that we did for these twists. You good? Mm-hmm. You want to focus on keeping the shoulder down and then the knees come down. So if the knees are down and your shoulders up, you might not get as deep of a twist. So think about keeping the shoulder down, and then you can use your hand to guide that leg down a little bit more. All right, inhale, bring your knees back to center. And take them over to the other side. So knees to the left now, gaze to the right. We're going to keep the right shoulder kind of anchored down a little bit. And then we can slowly use our hands to guide our legs a little bit deeper in this twist. Slow, deep breaths in and out. Into your chest. And exhale, extend the legs all the way out to the corners of the mat. Relax your arms to your side. We are moving into our final resting posture. So moving into stillness, into relaxation, and into breath awareness. All right, let's slowly start to bring some movement into the body. If you want to stay in your final resting pose longer, feel free to pause the video. Starting to move a little bit, bend your knees. Roll over to either your right side or your left side. And slowly bring yourself up to a seated position. Try keeping your eyes closed as you make this transition. We'll bring our hands to our heart center. Take a moment to check in one more time with how you're feeling in your body. Namaste. Okay.
That's good.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I think that'll
help your golfers out there to just get that rotation a little farther in your backswing and just improve that flexibility here. So that stiffness that a lot of golfers have, I think this will definitely help.
Good. So hopefully you guys have been doing the first 2 videos. This is our 3rd one. We have one more special one coming next week. So we would love your feedback. Drop us a line. Let us know what you thought. What else?
Weather's nice in Chicago, so people are definitely hitting the golf course. So time to do some golfing.
All right. So if you like the video, press the like button, share it with others. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Shima Flow Yoga, and we will see you in the very near future. Namaste.